Hi y'all, I'm Margaret Cooper Nygaard. Welcome to my kitchen. This is no recipe necessary and we're going to make dinner. So for dinner tonight we're going to have some salmon belly that I've got roasting in the oven with a little bit of dill and lemon, salt, pepper, a little knob of butter. It's in the oven at 375. It's going to cook while we do this. And now I'm going to start some risotto. Now, risotto is made with arborio rice. I can never say that right. And we're going to start by just sauteing it a little bit, dry on top of the stove. Then toast the rice granules or the rice grains. Get them ready to make them really yummy. Now I have a induction cooktop, so mine heats up pretty fast, but this is what we're using. Let's see if I can turn that a little bit. Sorry about that, y'all. Can you see? There we go. So I got my rice on the cooktop, and I'm just dry sauteing it just a little bit here while it heats up. Now, because of what I'm making for dinner tonight, we're going to season this with some leeks, some fresh dill, salt and pepper, obviously, and I'm going to cook it in fish stock. This is if you're not used to making risotto, it takes a little bit of finesse, but it's really just a matter of patience. That's kind of how it is with most cooking. Have a little bit of patience. All right, I can start to smell the toasted part. So to that, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil and an equal amount of butter, unsalted, because I'm going to salt this the way I like it when we're done. I'm still just toasting it at this point. That thought, I forgot the garlic. Okay, so I've got a clove of garlic that I've smashed and chopped up. I'm going to add to that one small leek that I've sliced. And now I'm going to start adding my stock. Just a little bit at a time. Stirring constantly. I made a tossed salad to go with this, with a little bit of arugula, tomatoes, some bacon, I think that's all I put in there. Very simple tonight. We're having an unseasonably warm day for February today. Hit the mid-50s, supposed to hit the 60s yesterday, which is really funny because there's a lot of snow still on the ground. So, welcome to the weather in Maryland. So what I'm going to do is cook and stir until this is pretty much all absorbed, and then I'll add more. You're going to need about 3.5 cups of stock and half a cup of white wine to go with 1 cup of rice. I'm also going to add to this some fresh green peas and some fresh dill. We'll be back. Okay, so all my stock is in. I'm going to add half a cup of white wine. We'll drink the rest of that with dinner. A little bit of lemon juice, just to brighten it up since it's a fish dish. It works really well with that. Make sure you don't get the seeds in there. Now I'm going to check my seasoning. Needs a little salt. And some fresh ground pepper. Some shaved Parmesan. And we're just about there. Now, the trick to knowing when your risotto is ready to serve is that you should be able to pull your spoon back, and the risotto leaves a trail that stays for a little bit. This is still a little wet, but it should pour out of the pan. It should not be a really dry rice. We are just about there. This is one of our favorite meals, especially this time of the year as it's starting to warm up. It's also a nice patio dish, you know. Take it outside, eat it out on the patio, enjoy the summertime nights, because it's very light. Now you can substitute chicken stock for this and maybe make it to go with roasted chicken or vegetable stock and have a nice vegan dish if you leave out the Parmesan. I've done it all of those ways. All right, so if you can see that, if I run my spoon down, my trail pretty much stays there. Give it a couple of minutes more because I'd like it a little drier than that. There we go. So to serve this, I'm going to pour it out on my platter. Trying to do this the wrong way, it's a little awkward. And now I'm going to top it with the salmon. That I had in the oven. And that with the tossed salad is a dinner. Bon appetit. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you did like. And I'll see you next time. Y'all take care. Oh.